Agyapadeɛ document. Ebusua so we kaya yeah about 2 or 3 videos to be reacted to Agyapadeɛ documents no. Hopes na doye ebe kan the part Malik Basitali, Deputy National Communication Officer, Emma ND, so also ebe chire Captain Smart so abe Canada we Ivan Kyei Innocent or a social communicator. And also Eddie B abeka ho Nina ne say or chire like o detail how Agyapadeɛ document no ebae kwan be so ne bae afebe mu na omotina se echroye e na nyoma be na egu akwan mu a omo pese omoyi ebusua Ivan Ekansem bebre da abra na ahoto efe omo interview no na ochrechi di onim efa Agyapadeɛ document no e na ochre first time o kan ye baby a o kan no ebusua mo me ko he Ivan video no embra mesrewa se o adwenkyere bia na wonti bibia se a obitima drop no comment section na se aha Zinga TV ye wesisi a
Welcome to Zinga TV.
I'm called with a Agyapadeɛ document and in the so now me cut the quote of most of the people Okyehene Motia say animosity or say just to create animosity the family no and Agabia so da kunsu say obi biara obeka asem no should examine his head say or the target the family ma shase emfa emami Ivan
Ahoto FM 92.3
yeah ma mencha what here for
ete for Joso
na menka say the discussion around this Agyapadeɛ book yate yakan bi and initially when it popped up the culture was many beauty platforms are not the bar.
That's right.
Yeah, you might think I can say I'm one of the first people read this book.
You are one of them.
Yes. When it came up and very interestingly so me reading with Chebi. Yes, I read the book in Chebi. I read the whole book in a car. Oh, Chebi.
Wow.
Yes. And you see, politics, I was several components bebre. Propaganda obedient throw, so and a whole lot of stuff. But always, whenever I make argument, I keep on insisting on striking the balance between religion and politics. Alaska, my culture say, "Okwa sorrow them near so far as some penny area." I saw them who no be in certain also akwa na na some penny yere twempana no. You can decide to say oh Yakopon de makumam.
That's right.
Intimate amanyame. But in politics sansem hunu no we am fa manyame. Ko it's not about nyame asem. Alaska, my culture say perception is a very crucial component of politics. Either positive or the other way around.
That's right.
And in politics, or because Alaska you come for now you don't move in to quash that thing. Whenever we go to court, Alaska the make court say my we are there. Na yenjelimia criminal conviction.
FM 92.3.
Yeah, the honors no lie on nipa no accuse me the prosecutor no to prove beyond every reasonable doubt the evidential burden no so just to prove beyond average. And I say, obetimi convince you just say indeed me are guilty. Me or them I don't have any way to prove
myself
because exactly. So it's not politics there. In some no, a see a buy no. Nasa afena at the document about a buy ya check.
According to Okyehene, according to 2012 no.
No answer on Baba power no. There are some none move, but you see amount for a treating with a pinch of salt. Oh, the usual propaganda. But Alaska, nasa who I didn't better about thing. Now share the consistency. And near my the book was written before those events in the sea.
It's in Bible.
na what do you mean? If nothing at all, no. You see, it is absolute madness for anybody to wait and at this point seek to say or justify and now or can say book na you know Alaska unless it be you see it's a desperation. That is what I see. Because you see from day one every single thing I actually book num a predate the happening of things I see and then no
has come to pass.
So how then do you convince people? You need to make just say I'm one of the first people I mean access to the book. I mean reading here, but what who say me about radio so be can say
no
about radio so can say BOT can who say me tiana mesre.
You don't even comment on it.
I've never commented on it from that time till now. And some na book num nyina no consistently and then I implement it as a blueprint. And today
caveat
Alaska that particular agenda no we are I didn't finish here now they are going home no he's coming to tell us and then okay now bra na active mode and Ghana for a can on the sidelines you know I never saw any of the mainstream media Obikura expressing interest in this particular book even though they knew a component and near my book no na ekoso. What is a mainstream media before I saw discuss that?
No.
But the news said that was the blueprint. Because from PDS to wine till the point even Abrante had number set Senate and they.
That's right.
Was predicted about 4 years ago.
That's right.
Ahoto FM 92.3.
What Jimmy Crown na umpesa wo de bia be ya adwuma na Alaska. The of Safumafo Bano. Na appointment na AC na anu ada no was predicted about 4 years ago
in the book.
Bank of Ghana Baumia ye fen say omo elections ya Alan omo de ombe ye ne ye ni mane kwatena afie kwan ya mfa so akwa somebody from the you see sanema we nyina ya de consistently no che say untumi ntena se nkasa enye no kre the takeover ni na yehunyi.
That's right.
The attempt to acquire this country. Now you only a muniema from financial institutions in Nasefonum. And can no for on an insurance company and ensure almost every single government business and transaction. All other insurance companies are book
92.3.
The banking sector. Then take it over. And one of the richest bank in Ghana a banker answer na Kufuor beba power no na ohia amanfo to support them and say survival your friends the bank don't friends data bank there was this rumor class we seek out data bank akoyi because egu and today Abaya one of the most profitable banks yes bank betting a business and Jessica but you see where those monies are coming from people need to know where there's a backlist and make it profit even though banks are Absa bank and make it profit be able to leave a trail you follow dividends and be a free bar quite fast maybe almost shares and as for us expand you should be able to follow. Can we say the same thing in Alaska? The state capture and these people you know from the same family line. Akufo-Addo is the president in modern times. Enkraseniama yejebe chire na obi afri say anibia band this enkrasema for abusia for the share politics na yejai onu kwa na the only person or implement it with finesse. Count the number of family members ya insert omo in this particular administration and omo te ho omo no they are not part of it but omo ye na for the grandfathers of this administration omo taking decisions o check paper no ma there is no portfolio assigned to them. But right. Decision be able go through you need to speak to them because they are the godfathers. Alaska, isn't it a fact that Akufo-Addo administration a criminal enterprise? Isn't it a fact?
It is.
Okyehene na we see this man I think that so obi dine tenase no tunofo na sabi oka asema nyansa sempa oyo panyin oyo hene. I'm sure say he's very knowledgeable but Alaska
yeah, sure, very
I have to put myself under the assumption that oyo hene do nyansa na sa otun for kra man for tunofo.
That's right.
But he needs that counsel especially in his public utterances because okasa reflect obi oyo hene
Ahoto
Okyehene kasa
Alaska they tell you
and reflect obi oyo hene
recently school feeding na a challenger obia akraketwa kra sabi on school dem denim say there are challenges, especially feeding in as for what as mo ba be kan ye. Or see teachers and matrons and sabotage the school feeding.
That's right.
Me nim say bia no kwa na teachers ni matron asesa akoton. And we are here now be kan asem wo ya. You need to provide credible evidence to substantiate those claims. You can't just be talking one way and hoko. And okay, or in a catch young people say more cassette of people are buying there then omu class for
that's right.
Alaska say no panini kasa.
And what to justify why I was
so when you do some of these things, you know, Alaska, you draw yourself to the arena, you become a petty, your friends are a party foot soldier. And people will drag you along. And the money you want to social media. How very often I'm far for discussing on radio in terms of politics.
No.
But if you present yourself as a desperate foot soldier, people will treat you as such. That's what I'm saying is hasty slowly. Go Alaska. Baby ejina nei sa ahemfonsa na me nananom kokro na omode ma me sa nsem hunu no ye baby ya duru anya ne na dibu oman yo na me nananom na ko ha omokoku wefuo na no sa nsem hunu no ye democratic dispensation na wo na na koku so koku ha enye obi business democracy na the two misha wonsa you are accountable to the people.
Anya wo nananom
what wa himfia no nobody na when was the last time about na ha me be kan ohene bi asem
no
otumfo ye de nema domahene ye de nema whatever because it's not my business.
We don't even have
because omo palace no mo ye de ombe that is up to them. But when it comes to the larger governance platform now, where me free some future is at stake, the future of children unborn here at stake now, we need to take vested interest and discuss the issue dispassionately, irrespective of where you're coming from. Family alliances, association and lineage, you know, has absolutely nothing to do with the political discussion.
That's right.
Unless say but we take a certain interest, and that interest is because we a family person, we are related, and for that matter, no, this is the same person who under John Mahama led chiefs to do demonstration because of
that's right.
And in that time, no, so we legitimate, that particular power, the legitimacy to call your chiefs, say, demonstration at the time. What makes you think, say, nah? Obin to mean the same thing. And now Domahene Biana no criticize Abanya. Look at what they are doing to him.
That's right.
Papa no deserves you're pushing you to either appeals court or Supreme Court. Because
Domahene. That's right.
But even High Court no what require the model yano. You two ko Doma you two ko esirem or china na refer abase be sen ko your friends a voter. From voter ni two ko sefi. That is what they are doing to him. But this is a Obia very knowledgeable person, baby or deserve to rise above the very people they are pushing above him. But because they think or criticize buying and then some be all kind of and that is what they do. Now you must be crazy to sit somewhere and say you set up a government and expect everybody to be a zombie and fall in love with your government. Alaska government say Joe Biden na beginning now see on form no. One look at the kind of attacks on one person in Crowford were launching at him. Say he should get down. Because you see, and your bona fide property. You cannot set up an institution of government and expect to say, Obi or one mind will be able to support you. Another about them.
Serious.
Sanya man na young who even within political parties, and sycophants in as a forum, political party no. Leader no mudi Obi or your mistake or cut off from Niaman Koye, but the problem of trying to win you say a sycophant. So boss who ye me Nanibaban Hosunan to work from we must be bold enough, confront people and tell them the real issues. Alaska. Empty Uba that tenase na wahwe de ekoso Ghana na wohwe Agyapadeɛ book here by Alaska esha say na ekono senka wo iota of respect for the people of this country yes I say bo wudi nyenne the name calling has been there for almost 7 good years in here now if you say some na wo book no entaso mu na make sense what do you do
I was quickly na
exactly
Obabonte
na some agenda na wo book no ya implement it to the back page ya wie kono no ya bowie ya capture state na wie dey say ya fa bia ya fa wie afa na wo free so ba ka ho asem and you think any serious mind will take you serious
Ahoto FM 90.3
first na wo ya ohene obeka asem ai ohene aka say obi amia na no hey enei aruna wo ya ye wo mi so the only thing that can save you ni say wo kanyansa sem I'm telling you
me call program bi Okyehene bi ba ya akwa bi ba ya abetire so when team and so abetire me no na fra wonto ma
Alaska modern era we are you me we are panyina the only thing that will save you aye nyansa enye age enye abodwesa wafu enye niama jabidia de be penti wanim so we Okyehene na no fa we ho hwe Alaska generation na ye wom no things are different o
enya manyini
ena nya bidia be fufa wanim na kwakwa sesa osono ho niama da dodu aho ye be waka no kra kire wo I'm telling you. And you need to understand stage na ya so ene no na issue ni na betimi aboa ma politics no always stand with good. Make sure say you take the stand of good,
exactly,
not selfish parochial interest. The ubenya bibia dintino ono no yade na tena ho sese avete na e bia kra nkasa bi nga he will be a possible candidate for jail because he can afa akufo ado nsem akwakodi ni ho all of a sudden ba ne say na all of a sudden wo kwa wo convoy nemo bia sesa sa sika no nya no hefa ahimfie yesi foforo.
That's right.
And a whole lot of stuff. But you see, people are not interested in those things because Akufo-Addo era and the Yehuda changes. So can Obisu betimi atana say you are beneficiary, who benefiting tia. Sika ya tenta mama mfoto munko bia so nya bi. Na hemfo do ma hene nya bi. Ahemfo do se nya bi. So you are a direct beneficiary.
2.3.
And asam no bae no, ye body international women no, we are where what it. And why now?
No baba coffee na sir.
Why now? Agenda na asi ya bowie. Agnes ya fani nya ya fawie. So why now? And we be yes aniama we ya. You expect young people on social media who are very critical and very knowledgeable, people who read around and they understand the issues. Say Okyehene nti obi amia na no na yankoda. Really? That is never going to happen. Maybe unless you we are very damp about the current situation at home. Now we need the course, so you still think we are stuck in the 12th or the 11th century. But I'm reminding them this is the 21st century. Information is fast flowing. People are becoming critical. You see, you can't control the narrative anymore. First, now we have few radio stations. I'm gonna set the agenda, but you cannot set the agenda. And I can tell at America, but one person who to set the agenda for the whole country.
That's right.
Because on your traditional media, he's an independent person, only Ghana and Po.
Yes, my bro from
Alaska, look at the following, and he's giving out a lot of information for people to feed. You may disagree with him, but he's doing his bit. Some other platforms were existing, giving out information for people, and Makato said, in a democracy, the biggest currency is information.
That's right.
The biggest currency you can give to people in a democracy is information. Give it to them. The rest is up to them to analyze and make informed choices and decisions out of that. I see. And to the disappointment of Sahim Fueno, you see, they are not fortunate. And then 1990, and then 1980, first or Heneba no be a tour no more Ghana, and then public toilets, so toilets will be now your Henderson or Bebaso. Now let's go. Until what you have, exactly. And the choice near Master and be Abba, and people are becoming increasingly enlightened, and that is the kind of enlightenment I here to build our country. Because over the years, we almost Ghana youth, I timid. Ghana youth way, Alaska, and you'll be out. One, I am because we will be at now, Odi class summer, won't mean come because Odeli bread which and bottom. And Obeya no Kakotaminum, and we've seen a lot of them. President Baba take foolish decisions one after the other. One within a chi, Bojin so, Kakotaminum. Okay, universities in your schools, Alaska. How dare you challenge a teacher?
No.
In a classroom environment, you can't challenge the teacher. As someone can say making sense. You can challenge. So that is the docile environment that you create. Omudi grow up. You can challenge. You can question.
Akwala penny. You are him feel cry. Say akwala ni penny.
Alaska.
And such a penny default.
So you grow and become timid. Ideas, but you can't express it. Obi be kofie ne ba one ne ba edi nkoma say akwala dem fa na no to panyina se miawa no. Na akwala be da hunyansa. As a parent, Obania 1 year krana engage them in a conversation because the more I move have a conversation, and the be na dream. Yes, Alaska. But akrana and because of social media and as for don't know maybe a win.
That's right.
Sani yet obeko fie ni ya no be ni eku akokɔ ne ye na tabu di ato akora na bia na papa na John disi adodo na obewu no na nam ni nyina egu na bia no so kɔ wie kowu tese ye nipa bia ase nyansa ni etim akora na ohia protein eno na se for to grow no na ye yi akokɔ nan na kase nko a ye so owi a unwie da na ekura no na papa na John disi ni diabetes adodo na aka na otwe na wewu no na nkokɔ no na sire ne na tabu ni bibia egu na bia no so owi akwa kowu oni nyansa nti ofiri se bia your friend is saying a advantage but owi akwa kowu enjoy but oni so enjoy akwa kowu that is the mentality na so make a win wura fiafia na edu na ke nkura bia no so na he papa na obewu na bia no so Alaska you see these are them here try to change.
That's right.
Sabeya ebema a voice to young people. They are very critical. Ebi ansama mrante mama for kind of social. Are you saying say everybody that is talking about Agyapadeɛ book no money answer? Because as said the conversation wasn't like this. Oh,
that's right.
When it started, it was left with a lot of few people. No mo ka ho asem. But na Ghana for do na transfer say, hey, ade we ya ebu ya ni gusu and I made same admission here. Me catch you say BOT the Bahaya. I didn't pay much attention to until some transia who say nsɛm na obuku mi ni nyina na aba mu ye enti president Akufo-Addo ka che ne say eye malice eye propaganda e start ye no wante
Ahoto FM 92
na asɛm na o kan fa ho and why now because nsɛm na obuku no ya implement awie Okyehene book nsɛm na wom no ya implement awie enti ena no o ka say propaganda to convince wine.
That's right.
When you know people are very critical and vocal. So Alaska me my culture say me anya me nwanwa sad this book in as for the whole thing no is in furtherance of this whole state capture agenda and we've seen a lot enkrasema who be that in governance Akufo-Addo pens who be krono who be that in governance who be just ade aye fair ya ordinary you expect reasonable people to be shocked na yen distance ya who be. That's why I keep telling you say these people no we have people who capture a state and they are demented criminals.
They are what?
Demented criminals.
92.3.
Because nipa as a damo ni team na osan ball krono fa ho on fa hwe ho.
Just omo ball krono ti so bia na adwini ho.
Exactly. On respecting the people and asam no okan the play no we ja no hokọ.
Just kromfo a wabodam.
Alaska, now what respect for the people of this country and near my ekoko so you can do that.
92.3.
And can dey see we nyina na kwabrane abetena say Meton Senate Hotel. Wanyo obi anto amano say cabinet minister na adan. Enso na jira otim ana anwea na tim wonim se nipa na sane na wo no mo ti o man mu no na mo so mo yanyansafo Alaska and several other nema akoso we kwai fa so ebo PDS don come enam so ma America for sika o mo de mai o mo say and besin ne the president nyanya the audacity and the boss to come and apologize to Ghanaians ambulance contract here who way what say o mo de you say Ghana auto service one we about to justify.
That's right.
But this is the same person or prosecutor your friends are to forcing because your friends say o give you authorization and just yes physical on my authorization yet amount for sisi the pass some millions akogunim pass ya foolish case assembly foolish case amana fa ne ho adi and you think people will take you serious and this Okyehene pa identify no with the parents his people are going to go to Kyei and go and look at the life people are living there
92.3
every on nkwana ne household no mu didi yo. Because the average Ghanaian, irrespective of where they find themselves, Alaska, Obia, Nyamankoye, except the few misguided guys now, are part of this criminal gang. They feed from the crumbs beneath the corrupt table. Every free of man on Friday, they are okay. But you see, when you live in a society and you think about a few people, you have access to privileged tables in Alaska. A comedy or more, they will come back and they will feed on you.
Exactly.
They started with Kenya, no? You've seen the bushfire effect article down to Nigeria.
That's right.
I said, Tinubu, ne to esi jam. I cost on Nigeria.
Obesian and Crawford say or the salary so by 50%.
Alaska.
Or scientists Amsterdam.
Me say, we see some of these revolutionary tendencies, you know. Let me take you back to UK in 1641 to 1652. There was a revolution in the UK, civil war started. Now it was between the monarch and your friend is saying, Papa be on friend Cromwell, on establish a commonwealth between the parliamentary caucus and then the monarch. omo pre to me ho ntokwa kofa ba UK Alaska
comment and share
and the man the king at the time King Charles the first he trying to kuno because of that particular period and the man power transfer and the UK that many of the administrative decision is taken our parliament and the monarch is on the rule suddenly see enya effect switch it to Spain enya effect to her switch it to other neighboring European countries and the when some of these things happen don't you meant never be in Kase and one on a sea yet BC North Africa Tunisia Alaska, you remember what happened in Tunisia?
That's right.
Ekotu president, how many president? Etubu Okero, Etubu spread the Middle East.
More than 5.
Spread the Middle East. Eko kan your friend say Basha wenu nyina e was stop 2.3. And then I say Africa has no. Cool no so back start you know be start free here. So we must be very careful and hasten slowly. So we nim hwe no for nyansa bu o man no. Oda wa bon kra we nim hwe no for efie nyansa. Not gauge the emotions and the sentiment of the people and do things right. Na nema moye na ehye nipa bufuro. Na say Alaska nema e kwa bonti trentire etisi okrom ha. I am telling you so nipa mbedwane okrom ha no. E bia no munyi ba bi ndwane mfa. Because nobody will be spared. Because who had the anger in Ghanaians?
They don't know.
Say anger I want Ghana for muno. Say eji krima. Ahim uyo hena. Ahim for no kwa na umba ya mobo.
So da bi una wonto maso unti u kwa ni yakwe.
Me say ahim for no umba ya mobo. And we don't need to get there. Power of influence be will be an Alaska use it to do good. And you know about now had the level of desperation I cause and young people are frustrated. Maybe as Americans Alaska. The only way to survive is say don't expect much and I don't expect anything to be disappointed.
Okay.
Because life, you know, we do any 20 person and I will expect much. Eventually you'll be disappointed. So the little that you can, rely on yourself, do the little that you can, and at the end of the day, you open your piano, you know, say you did your best and this is what you could get. Because what now we expand with tentacles, hoping that somebody will come to your rescue. You will depression.
That's right.
And that is the kind of where young people are going through today. So Alaska, I am for nothing as in say, men are now we and other man, Ebia it was not based on merit. Ebia now and know that they are so winning answer, nobody consider that any time now. But I am telling them, say, ne, your party obia to an army now where wisdom has risen to a certain level. And not may catch that obi our Joy FM say politics today, has assumed a certain level of intellectual prominence. Nyansa ni there apeja politics at a certain stage. So if you want to be a stakeholder in politics, you must equally upgrade your thinking.
That's right.
To sit at par with this level, and yes, I will be tom. And then I him for to me upgrade your mohua. So I team class 7 na bimu guso moye no. Over there me your hand me kasa obi amia no. Enemre. Hey, Alaska.
No say.
We no mako UK na ko bisa. Onko UK no ko bisa.
Right.
Ahim for akase bi kura asa bi mu dimu no. Amanfo amfo mo hanche omo. When some of these things starting here. Now I will tell Kurakuma bi ase udi ohene. I think people should be careful.
Oh, say they about to make several penny be no hene be at this time no dey say obeka nyansa ka.
Yes, it's not about age because age ni yahu bebre mun kan nyansa sem. Na Alaska ina say yes age nya we. Maka tell say okọ prisoner ana okọ court a. Ma hu bi a wadi 70 years. Yes wa fefia akora wadi 3 years. Na biama kora ketwa jaja wadi be 41 say hey kokodam na wunim nyansa.
Okay.
It's not about age. Nanka 70-year-old man be coffee akora wadi 3 years. It's not about age. It is about the team. What I say? So what anytime be a winning do saying no one Kenyans asema you lose respect. So we need to prioritize that. So anytime be a me babo ntia be kasa bia no maintenance se me ankasa kwa na minim nyansa me mfa amanfo no muntu me fo say eh me kwa bo ntia kokasa o say na menka. And you will be guided. Dan say oba be tun sem na gum bum as obi a ofe. As obi a ofe. So we fear projectile vomiters no. A proof home. Just a good form and say na who dey kan here.
Thank you so much for watching. Kindly don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Stay safe till we meet in the next one. I love you and it's bye for now.